thing on. Happy Tuesday. Here we are for the Aubrey's Closed on Mondays Fantasy League Week 4 recap. My name is Franz Donahue, and I am joined by my co-host, Rick Klitz. Come on, Rick.
Happy to be here, Franz.
Happy to see you, Rick. So we had an interesting week in Week 4. We're going to break it down in the fastest 17-minute report you have ever seen. But before we get to it...
Fast 17 minutes is usually what I try to tell my wife.
True. That's what I tell my coworkers, but that is off the record. This segment is brought to you by Hemp's Triple Moisture Hand Sanitizer.
If you don't have your Hemp's, go get your Hemp's.
Go get your Hemp's. You can find them at Walgreens or CBD store anywhere near you.
It's your boy Rick.
Get you some.
Get your Hemp's. Alrighty. We're going to get right into it here. We're going to start off with what we thought was going to be a high-scoring matchup. We've got Hotter Than a Hoochie Danucci facing off against Broccoli Rob. And the projections for this was supposed to be somewhere in the 130s for each team.
Didn't happen.
Nope.
Didn't happen, France.
Sure didn't, Klitz. And we got a low-scoring duel. On the Hoochie Danucci side, we got big production out of Dak, Zeke, and Saquon. They ended up combining for 77 points. Unfortunately, the rest of the team only combined for 34 points.
Not great.
That is including number 1 and number 2 wide receivers in the league, Cooper Kupp and Mike Williams. Shout out Mike Williams for getting me 2 points on Monday night.
Not how you draw it up.
Fortunately, I didn't need any of those points because Broccoli Rob laid a big old ostrich egg.
Not great.
No.
Thinks he's better than he is.
He does. Thinks he's going to win it every year and then falls apart and ends up coming in like third.
It happens.
Hey, you're on the podium, though. Bronze medal. Whatever. We're going to try to do some positive takeaways for Rob. Kyler Murray and Diggs combined for 40.
His hair usually looks pretty good.
Yeah. You walk into Aubrey's at any point in time, he looks like a Banana Republic model. Rejected Banana Republic model.
Still positive, though.
Yeah, I mean, he looks good,
Could be gap. It could be worse.
After that, Hopkins got 10 points. Whatever. This was never really a game. Unfortunately, I only scored 112 to not make it a blowout. But I'm 3-1 after being in the 10th in the power rankings after week 1. So y'all can SMD.
For those who don't know, SMD stands for Suck My Dick.
Thank you, Rick. Now we move on to a matchup a lot of people overlooked. Not gonna lie, and we kind of got some fireworks in it. We had the Brew Crew, represented by Adam, and Jordan Pushed Off, represented by Jose.
I didn't have anything. I just pretended to act like I was going to say something. Gotcha, huh?
I understand, Rick. Been carrying you for 17 years at this
Hey-o.
point. Hey-o. All right, so Adam was looking for his first win of the season, and
Didn't get it.
He did not get it. We're going to take some positive notes, though. DK, Deontay Johnson, and Edmonds combined for 58 points. Normally, you would think if those guys combined for nearly 60 points, it'd be an automatic win, considering he has DeAndre Swift and George Kittle.
Here's the thing, though. Kittle struggled.
Kittle did struggle. And guess what?
So did Swift.
So did Swift.
You're going to need those guys to produce if you want to win.
Yeah, they combined for 17 points. You want each of those guys to get at least
Gonna need
17
more than
points.
You gonna want it.
Going to need it.
So on the other hand, Tyreek Hill, newly acquired by Jose.
Here's the thing about Tyreek Hill.
What is it, Rick?
That dude scores a lot of points. So if you have that guy on your team, you should probably keep him on your team and not trade him away for dog biscuits.
Tyreek Hill did get traded for CeeDee Lamb and a pack of Newports. So, anyway, Tyreek Hill put up 47.6 points this week. I need a fact check, but that's close to the most points we've had scored this season.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That is half of what Rob scored.
Ouch.
Didn't mean to throw a shot at Rob. I can just do math. I got a Knox County education.
You caught a side shot.
Anyway, Tyreek scored 47. After that, Jalen Hurts and Derrick Henry combined for 53.8. If y'all can do math at home, that's 100 between three players. You are going to win most games when you have 100 between three players. Jose scored 143. Very solid performance. I don't know his record, but it's a lot better than everybody expected it to be. So, Adam's 0-4. Adam, I'm sorry.
Love you.
You're a hell of a time to be around, but you not great at fantasy. All right, third matchup of the week. We had the Turd Cutters.
We can go to the fourth matchup of the week.
We had the Turd Cutters, represented by Greg, and we had the Murder Boners, represented by Rick Klitz.
Again, we could skip to the fourth matchup of the week.
Well, we could, but Rick, I would like for you to have some input on your matchup this week.
There is a certain curse surrounding my team, and
What is this curse?
It's a nicey curse, and it is.
Do you care to elaborate on?
No, that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be. We're paper champs. We have names, and they don't produce. So we can move on to the fourth one.
And tiny
Good for
penises.
you, Greg.
All right,
Proud of you.
so
Tiny penises.
my partner Rick said that he had names that don't produce, and I guess he's right because Tyler Lockett and Dalvin Cook had 6.4 points apiece.
Not ideal.
No. Najee Harris did Najee Harris things, though. Lone bright spot, 21 points on only 62 yards rushing. Big Ben loves to throw it behind the line of scrimmage. He's done, by the way. Bold take, Aaron Rodgers plays in Pittsburgh next year. Thoughts?
Hot take.
Very hot take.
Hot take.
So-
I think he will be hosting Jeopardy next year, but
Why not both?
he could do both better than Ben's doing one right now.
Fair. Let's get back to the matchup. Greg deserves spotlight. Put up 169 points. 169.28 to be exact. Had to check my notes right there because I did prepare for this. It doesn't look like it, but I did prepare for
Not
this.
even a little bit.
Debo Samuel. My grandmama got me that chain. 35.7.
Debo has mind control.
Elaborate.
When he comes around, I'm quiet. But when he leaves, I'll be talking again.
That do be true. So the highlights for Greg. Debo went over 35. Buffalo's defense, I mean, for fuck's sake. They played Houston. I mean, that's an automatic 15. They got 21. I mean, what more do you want me to say? Herbert balled out. Jared Cook balled out. Good job, Greg.
Congrats, Greg. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Putting up 169. Good for you.
69. Nice.
We're moving on. Gotta get my notes intact here. Now we have 3-inch Johnson. Some coworkers have said that's accurate. They're represented by Drew, by the way. And Kareem Pie, represented by Aaron. Tighter matchup than I expected. Did we mention that Drew traded away Tyreek Hill?
Probably a bad idea.
Okay, if we didn't mention that already, Drew traded away Tyreek Hill for CD Lamb and a pack of Newports.
Probably should have kept Tyreek Hill.
With all that being said, he hung around with the now only undefeated team in the league. So I guess that's a bright spot looking forward for Drew and company, for the 3-inch Johnsons.
But probably still should have kept Tyreek Hill.
That would be a smart business decision.
I think so.
I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs plan on trading Tyreek Hill anytime soon, especially for CD Lamb.
Are those
As a Cowboys
Johnsons-
fan, I'm down for it.
Are those Johnsons 3 inches around?
Ooh, good question. We will have to bring that back up in the Week 5 recap when we get an interview with Drew. So for Drew, okay, now it makes less sense. Drew has Mahomes. You have double points with Tyreek Hill. You have double points.
Fun fact, nobody has ever accused Drew of being a smart human being.
Did you assume that from his haircut?
No, I did not.
Okay. So that's subjective, but I don't think I've ever accused him of being smart.
Nope.
Anyway, Drew had some bright spots. Mahomes went for 32, did Mahomes shit. Unfortunately, the guy he traded Tyreek Hill for, CD Lamb, 3 points. 3.
3's not very many. 3 is the same size of Drew's penis.
he traded for a guy that would get him the same number of points as the inches in his shorts. So he's on brand at least. Tanyan didn't do shit either.
Dumb.
And did we mention he traded away Tyreek Hill?
It's a bad idea. I probably shouldn't have traded Tyreek Hill.
It's not great. Well, we shouldn't shit on Drew this whole time. We need to give Aaron some credit.
It's a good point.
Aaron put up 137.
He played well.
Played very well. DJ Moore balled out. Garbage time. But guess what? Garbage time is the same thing as clutch time in fantasy.
Fantasy don't care.
Fantasy don't give a damn. DJ went for 32. It wasn't garbage time against my very, very good Cowboys. Very, very good. They're for real. They're for real, Rick. They're for real.
One very would be enough. You don't need two varies.
I just said they're for real. I didn't say they're very for
You
real.
said very, very good.
The
One very
Cowgirls.
But pretty much, Aaron didn't have any production out of his running backs, which kind of surprising considering he has Aaron Jones and Melvin Gordon. They combined for 19. It didn't fucking matter. He played Drew. Sorry,
You
Drew.
probably shouldn't have traded Tyreek Hill.
Drew, was not planned to empty the clip on you like this, but it just came out and it's true. So I'm sorry. Congrats, Aaron. Aaron is the only 4-0 team in the league. Looking to go 5-0 next week. I don't know who you play, but it's probably looking pretty fucking good for you.
Drew, your hair looks good.
All right, and now we go to the matchup that
Nobody gives a shit about
that
you,
we
corrupt
just-
commissioner. Sorry, that was a little much. I'm sorry.
Well, he is corrupt. We shouldn't even fucking talk about it because
9 other people were thinking it, and then I said it.
the corrupt commissioner doubled up Danny B. That's a bad look, Danny.
Danny, you're a nice guy, and the commissioner is corrupt, so nobody holds it against you.
Danny, I love you, and I miss you as a coworker. You're a great guy. Great to be around. Great to grab some beers with. But can I ask you a very serious question? I just talked about my Dallas Cowboys. You started Carolina's defense. How'd that work out for you?
Not good.
They got -6.
-6 is less than 0.
By 6 points.
Thank you, Eric, our producer, chiming in with some math.
One thing he's good at.
I just don't understand that play. Like, I mean, that's not the only reason you lost, but you deserve to lose solely off of that. Outside of that, what was really fun for me, Corey Davis torched his former team, beat the fuck out of the Titans for the Jets' first win. Thought that was really cool. He dropped like 30-something points. Corrupt commissioner. And I hate to fucking say this, but I am an unbiased color commentator. Cordero Patterson. It was play of the week. It might be play of the year. You start CP at the flex and he gets you 35.
Good for you.
He ain't done shit since that Tennessee game against North Carolina State in the Georgia Dome.
Which was dope. I was
That
there.
was
It was a
awesome.
good time.
I love Cordero. Love him.
Our producer Eric was also there with us. It was a good time. We had fun.
I actually wasn't. My wife was about to divorce me.
Yeah, which, in hindsight, she probably should have. She'd have made a better decision.
I know that's right.
Nobody accused Angie of being smart either. All right. What was surprising? Austin scored the most points in the league, and Kelsey had 6 points. I really had to give him credit, but that has me slight. No, I ain't even gonna say it.
Nope, don't even do it. Nope. No credit
Nope.
given.
Wilma Handu still sucks.
Facts.
And in my notes, it says still a corrupt commissioner.
That is exactly what's written down.
Going back to Danny, it's time to make some trades.
Maybe for Darren Waller. I mean, we're listening.
Danny, there's rumors that Najee Harris are on the block. Heard you've looking for a running back. You've made that known.
We're listening.
Najee Harris is a go-to. Got a little bit of a shake-up. Got a couple 3-1 teams, one 4-0. Everybody else pretty much is 2-2. Adam's on 4. Man, I love you. I really hate to talk shit, but
But he didn't do.
It's
He
a-
didn't do.
being an NFL GM is not your calling. Rick, you got anything else to add before we get off here?
No, man, you covered it all very well. We had a good week. Everybody that hated somebody before the week started, we still hate the same people. That's really all there is to it.
You said it better than I ever could. Alrighty. Once again, happy Tuesday. We're looking forward to seeing y'all Thursday night.
Can't wait.
Week 5 starts in 3, 2, 1.